Welcome back to Rocky Mountain Gardens. And I would like to also welcome anyone who might be just stopping by for the first time. My name is Mary, and you probably know I live in Colorado. Now, today, guys, we're going to jump right into my latest thrift haul for April. You might remember I do a thrift haul about once a month, and I've seen huge, thrift hauls that were advertised sort of on YouTube before that were huge, but this is indeed a huge haul. I have over 30 items here. So I'll try to do them more quickly, but I also want you to enjoy. So let's get started with the small things that I picked up in the last month, and I've been saving them for you. Now, just in time for Easter, and I'm filming this before Easter, I picked up, and I'm going to have to put my glasses on so I can read some of these prices. I picked up this darling little rabbit. She has a bisque finish, which I really like, and she was $2.99, but I was shopping at the Ark thrift store that we have here in Colorado, and I love it. It's probably my favorite thrift store, even better than Goodwill. I think the prices are more reasonable. So if you do live in Colorado, check out the Ark if you're interested in starting to do some thrifting. And then I also picked up for, this was $1.99, and it was also half price. And it is this little girl with a kitten. And guys, while I'm talking, let's look at number 3, and then I'm going to give you a close-up of all of these little figurines. Each one of them has a bisque finish, which, like I said, is my favorite. And then I got this little bunny, just darling. You can never have too many bunnies in the springtime. So here's a close-up. Take a look so you can see the details on these 3 small pieces. Now, to add also to my salt and pepper shaker collection, I picked up these 2 white salt and pepper shakers, and let's take another close-up of them. You can see they have a very nice sort of hobnail design on them. They were $4 for both of them, and also half price. Guys, like I said, if you live in Colorado, shopping on Saturdays is a fantastic time at the Ark, because not everything, they probably have about 4 or 5 of their colored tags that are 50% off. And it's usually crowded on Saturdays, so going earlier, you have a better choice. But oh my goodness, what a deal. And at the Ark, I also got, this was a $4 little pitcher. Let's take another close-up. It is so pretty. I love it because it has silver instead of gold as a decoration on it. And this pitcher was made by Royal Albert. It is bone china, made in England, and the pattern was called Chantilly. So another pitcher for that collection. And speaking of pitchers, I found this pitcher at, where did I get it? Also at the Ark. Yes, and this was expensive. It was $5.99, but I was able to get it marked down 50% off. Let's have a close-up of it because I love the detail of the grapes on this pitcher. And it's one of my larger sized pitchers. It's not really a cream pitcher. Maybe it was used for juice, but this is so pretty. And it didn't have a mark on the bottom really stating who the maker was. So, but that's okay because I just love it. It's so pretty. Then moving on, I got this blue and white candlestick. Now I don't think I did a close-up of this one for you, but I'm going to move it over here. Well, let's just put it up really close to my camera for you to see. And I'm starting to use candlesticks, tapered and straight thin candlesticks in my decor again. And this will be so pretty. It can just be mixed in with almost anything that I have, since I use a lot of blue in my decor. Now guys, for out on my porch, my back porch, I have some purple out there for decorations already, and I got this really cute little, what's it called? Like a mason jar, but it's purple and it says Home Craft Expressions. And look, I love those beads on the handle. I love that it has a handle. And I also just adore this purple color. This is my shade of color that I enjoy. It is like a bluish purple. The more violet colors of purple that have red sort of tones to them are not my favorites. So they don't go in my decor as well, mixing with blues and pinks. And then, let's see. Oh, here is a cup and saucer that I got. This was 99 cents for the cup and 99 cents for the saucer. I'm not exactly sure that they match exactly, but they can certainly be used together. I think I have a close-up to share with you so you can have a better look. Isn't that saucer beautiful? Gosh, I just love those colors in it. It even has a little turquoise. And then, since as I've mentioned to you before, I'm moving toward a more cottage look in my home, I have been looking for some single plates that go with my decor and can be hung on the wall for another very cottage look and style. So I was able to get this plate, and oh my goodness, let's see. It was $1.99. I didn't get it on sale. I happened to be in the Ark and I saw it and I just said, I'm just going to get that. It is, I'm not sure how to say this, Mayat and Sons Company. The pattern is called Indian Tree. I don't think I have a close-up of it, so I'm going to go ahead and put it up here. And I'm going to hang it up with some plate hangers that I have. And oh my gosh, I think it's going to be so pretty. I just love the pinks and this shade of green that is in this plate. Now guys, I have something special for you and I'm really excited to share it with you. This was $4.99. I cleaned off some of the dust, but not everything. I think I need to scrub it. And here's a little tip for you. If you pick up some any kind of china or figurines and it has some, gunk on it, or not glue, but just something that won't wash off with soap and water, try using those Mr. Clean magic erasers, because they are, what do I want to say? They're not harsh enough to harm your china, but they do, remove like little black marks or whatever might appear on china you're picking up while thrifting or antiquing. But anyway, guys, so this was $5, and can you believe it? I actually got it on sale, 50% off at the Ark. And guys, this is a large round platter in the Blue Willow pattern. And I'm going to show you a picture here because Blue Willow is one of those patterns that I really love, and I thought I would share with you, like I said, some information about Blue Willow. If you think you might like to collect this pattern, it has a very romantic story of how it came about. So let me show you a close-up of it so we can talk about the story that it tells in each of the Blue Willow plates. Okay, let's get started on that. Now, there is a Blue Willow legend, and this plate tells the story of that legend. it is that a beautiful daughter of a powerful man fell in love with her father's secretary. Upon discovering their love, the father banished the secretary and constructed a great fence to keep his daughter inside their home and the secretary away, of course. She could only walk by the water and the willows, and she despaired until she received a message from her lover. At a banquet that her family went to, he rescued her, but her father noticed and chased them across a bridge. They got away, but then, years later, her father caught up with them. The secretary was killed, and the daughter died as well. In pity, the gods turned them both into doves so that they could fly together forever. Isn't that a wonderful story? So let's look at if you look at this plate, you're going to see some of the items from this legend. So let's take a look. It is a very symbolic china pattern with many motifs within it from this legend. And if you look closely and watch here, I'm going to have some arrows on the photo that you're looking at that will point out some of these items. You can see the fence that the father built to keep his daughter in, and the bridge that he chased the lovers across, the willow and the stream by which the daughter walked every day, and many more elements of that legend. But most important, at the top, you will see the two doves that represent the couple at the top of the pattern. And oh my goodness, if you're out shopping and you are looking for Blue Willow, probably the most identifiable piece within the pattern are the two doves flying at the top. So always keep your eye peeled for those two doves. And if you see them, they are most likely, it is most likely a Blue Willow pattern. Now my plate in particular, this large platter, is called Willow Ware, and it is made by Royal China Underglaze, which is, I think, another term for transfer ware. And this particular plate was made in England by the Royal China Company. And oh my gosh, guys, what a treasure. And I'm just so excited because I have some other blue and white dishes that were actually made by Wedgwood that my daughter inherited from my aunts. And so she has that set. And one of these days I'm going to take them and do a tablescape to share with you. But you know, when you collect blue and white dishes, you can collect any patterns of blue and white and mix and match them on your table to give a more interesting look to your tablescape. Okay, guys, now I wanted to move on to books. I have a pile of books, and you know, I have really been scoping out the little golden books, and I have a whole pile of them here. Hansel and Gretel. These were all 50 cents, guys. Baby farm animals, 4 little kittens, and then Scuffy the tugboat, perfect for my grandsons, and oh, Little Rabbit. That's a great one for the spring for the children, don't you think? Okay, and then I do have some additional books. Now, I found this book, and it was written by Nora, what's her name? Sorry, I just can't remember. Oh, Nora Lofts. But look at the title, guys. First of all, I love this green color, and the title is Bless This House. Isn't that a perfect title for display in your home? Oh my gosh, I was thrilled to find this. And all of these books I was able to get for 50% off on a Saturday. This was one that I was really thrilled to get. The Better Homes and Gardens new cookbook for my kitchen decor, and you'll see that displayed this summer. This is the cookbook that I grew up with, that my mother had, and my aunts, everybody in the family had this cookbook. So it has a lot of fond memories for me. And honestly, I don't think it was used much at all, but it has wonderful illustrations in it. And of course, I like the red and white check for summer decor. Look at that dress that this lady has on. This only cost me $1.50 at the Ark. Yay, I was excited. Okay, let's see, what else do I have? Oh, I found a copy of Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. Really thrilled. I would love to collect all of her books, have a hardback of each and every one of her titles. Wouldn't that be fun to display? So I love the color. It's sort of a dark gray. And of course, the title, fantastic. Now, guys, another thing that I have been searching for when I'm looking at the old books are gardening books, because being a gardener, collecting gardening books is super fun. So guys, this is called Classic Garden Design. And I love this green color. Isn't it pretty? Oh my goodness. Thrilling. Oh, let me just show you some of the photos inside. You can tell it's pretty vintage because it does have some black and white photos in it, as well as color photos. So that really ages it as far as when it was published. In the days before it became less expensive, you know, to publish and print color photos. Now this one is especially beautiful. It's called Impressionist Roses. There's the title. And then I want to share a couple of photos with you guys because, oh my goodness, this one is really a beautiful book. Beautiful photographs. So this is definitely a newer book, but as a gardener, these are just fantastically beautiful, aren't they? Look at those pages. Oh, they certainly give me ideas of what I'd like to do in my garden. In our arid climate, it is so difficult to be able to get this look, but I'm really going to work hard this summer so I can share with you a more cottage look garden. Oops. All right, what should we do next? Oh, how about linens? I found some gorgeous linens recently and I just had to share them with you because, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about some of them. Now this one I just picked up because it has this blue embroidery and this edge, I believe, is crocheted. Oh my goodness, isn't it so, so pretty? Blue and white. You can never go wrong with blue and white if those are your favorite colors. And that was, let me tell you, that was $1.49 for this piece. And these haven't been washed and ironed yet, but you know, I will be doing that. Now I got this lovely piece of lace. It's for 69 cents. So pretty. You can never have enough lace in your home. Okay, and another piece of lace, a small one, for also $1.49. Next, I have a larger piece, and this one, I don't know what this this was on sale for, I think, 30% off at Goodwill, and so it was $2.99, so I guess it was just $2. I'm going to stand up here and show you this work. I know from my aunts who did some of this type of work that the person who created this actually cut small holes and then stitched around them to give that open look. Everything was done by hand. And this edging, look at it. That was cut and then stitched to get that scalloped look. I basically think these women who created these were very much artists. And it's amazing the designs they did. Now this piece is a round one, very similar. It has the same type of work with the little holes that are cut out and then the stitching around them. And you can see that little daisies were done with tiny little holes for the centers. Oh my goodness. The artistry that went into creating these is just blows my mind, really, because the time that it took. And like one of my friends said, they did not even have TV to sit and watch or listen to while they were working on these projects. Now this next one is so fantastic, and I'm going to be using it at Christmas time. It is a crocheted piece, sort of star-shaped, and of course it needs to be ironed, but look at this design. Is this not going to be fantastic at Christmas? Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to use it in my vintage designs for Christmas this coming year. And then this one, I'm not sure. This one I think might be machine made, but I just thought it was so pretty. I'm going to bring it up close to you so you can see this beautiful embroidery. But like I said, I'm pretty sure that this was not handmade, and it's not probably a vintage piece. It was $1.99. Interesting that it was priced higher than the handmade vintage ones, isn't it? But it will look pretty on my tables for spring and summer. Next, I got this really cute little hanky for 99 cents. And it was 99 cents. And it also is oh, I can't open it, sorry, because it's still kept together by this little, whatever these plastic things are called. But look at that beautiful embroidery there. Oh my gosh, love it. Next, I got a green colored crochet doily. Now this is another handmade doily, and this is beautiful for summer, spring, maybe even Christmas with a beautiful green. What do you think? So guys, as I'm showing you all of these items, let me know which one is your favorite. And what do you like to shop for when you're thrifting? What are your main items that are collections that you zero in on when you go to a thrift store and look for something to add to a collection? And tell me if you have a cool collection that you think is fantastic. I would love to hear about yours. Now this one is just, I think a napkin was 50 cents. And I bought it because I like this red and white check to go with my chickens in the summertime. Sorry. So I will be using that in my summer decor. Okay, let's see, we've covered a lot. Oh, I have a few more linens, and I want to show you a close-up of this one. This is a woven tablecloth, and it has little roosters on it. Take a look at this close-up of the fabric. So it is a heavier tablecloth, and I think I'm going to be using it in the summertime this year on one of my tables. But it's very thick, and like I said, it is woven, and it has that very vintage feel, something almost like you'd find in a primitive home design. So this, oh my gosh, so fun. I could not believe I found it. And next, I have a very colorful and pretty Afghan that was crocheted. It's got a very simple stitch, and it's not huge, but so pretty. I love these colors. They go so well with my decor also. And this was $4.99, but also 50% off. So I paid $2.50 for this pretty Afghan. Love it. Now guys, what other tips can I give you about thrifting? Here I go down to pick up my glasses in case I need to read something again. Oh, I do have some baskets. And we'll start with my small baskets first. Now, I bought this one. It was, let's see, I don't know why, but it was $3.99. Don't like the color, but I want to use it out in my garden. And I got it for half price, so it was $2. And I just want to use it as a little hanging basket for decoration out in my garden as I try to add more of a sort of, what do I want to say? I want to create a cottage garden, but I also want to have those pieces that are reminders of an earlier time, let's say. All right, and then this is another nice basket. This one was $1.99. I'm not sure if I got it on sale, but I'm going to be painting it. And guys, it's really great because it comes with a nice liner inside. So now I can put a pot, a nursery pot in here and just use it, and it won't leak all over anything with this great plastic liner. So we'll see what I do with this as far as painting. This should be a garden project. And lastly, second to last for baskets, I got this little white tray, and I think I'm going to go ahead and spray paint it with a matte white because it does have some dings in it, some areas where it wasn't painted as well. And so I do like it, but it's not a huge tray, but really cute. I'm excited for using it this summer. And now let's move on to my large items. And we'll start with a basket. Oh my gosh, you guys, I could not believe I got this one. This is like a handmade twig basket. It was $4.99, and I do not believe it was on sale. I think I paid full price. So that was okay because look at how this basket is hand woven with twigs. And I love the color of it. I can just see this in the summertime with plants placed in it, some petunias and other plants that will grow large and float over the sides. Wouldn't that be so pretty? So yeah, this is going to be wonderful out in my garden. One thing for my kitchen that I forgot to mention, because I may do this in one of my next thrift hauls as a project. I got this nice cutting board. It was $2.99. No, $2.59. And love this shape, I really do. I don't like the olive oil sort of burnt in design here on this side. So for my more cottagey look, I can go ahead and use it on this side for decor, but I also want it to be food safe and I want to darken it. So I have a surprise to share with you in my next Flipping Friday video, which will be the following Friday, about how I'm going to go about doing this, darkening it without using a stain that would, make it not usable for food. So guys, can't wait to share that with you. A new flip for you guys. All right, what's next? Oh, for some more large items, I found this shelf. It was $1.99. I'm going to do something with it. Not sure what exactly. Not sure how I'm going to paint it. I could paint it black. I'm not quite sure, but I'm kind of leaning toward black. And you'll see this in my hearth room very soon. Another project. I'm sort of starting to get so many projects stacked up that I'm going to be very busy, and you're going to see a lot on Flipping Fridays. Now guys, I have this large piece, and I'm going to show you a photo of it here in a minute. Look at this. It's like a little stool. It does, let's look at a close-up of it. It does have a heart shape here. It's a little dinged up. I'm gonna sand it a bit, and I'm trying to decide if I just am going to use a dark wax on it or if I'm going to stain it a dark walnut. I haven't decided that quite yet, but I am so excited. That's going to be so great for putting, what I'd really like to do is put a vining plant on it and have it grow up through that heart. Wouldn't that be kind of spectacular? All right, we're almost done, guys. I have 2 more large items to share with you. And you might know, if you have been watching some of my home tours, that by my stairs, I have been working to create a gallery wall. And for this gallery wall, I have been hunting for vintage looking artwork that I can add. And oh, I found a wonderful one this week. It was, let's see, I had 15% off at the Goodwill. Oh, I don't think it has the price on it. I think it was $14.99 and with 15% off. But look at this gorgeous picture of these 2 girls and they're arranging roses. Is that not just so pretty? Let's see if I can get it so you can see it better. Of course, it has a gold frame and this sort of hot pink mat. So I will be taking it apart and painting the frame and maybe painting this mat too. Maybe more of a light blue color. I'm not quite sure. I want something to, instead of matching the roses exactly, I wanted to sort of contrast with the roses. Okay. One more very large piece of artwork for you to see. Oh my, this is so, so pretty. I don't think I showed this to you in my last haul. I should have gone back and looked and to see if I had shared it with you. I might have. So if I did, I'm sorry. But maybe if you missed that haul, you'll be happy to see it. This was from, also from the Goodwill. Let's see what the price was. It's still on there. Oh, this was $14.99 as well. And I don't think I got a sale price on this. I think it was just $14.99. I paid the full amount. And this is another one that I'm going to transform. I'm going to paint this frame and I'm going to lighten up this dark green. This is a little bit too dark for my taste. So we'll be taking this apart and sort of recreating it to go with what I like. And guys, that is what is so fantastic about thrift shopping. I just want to put a bug in your ear about this. You know, I am a big Hobby Lobby fan and Michael's, but I notice when I watch home videos or, you know, tours of homes and so on, that when I am watching many of them, you see the same thing in every single home. And that's because everybody shops at TJ Maxx and Michael's, Joann's, you know, all the usual places, and they get the same things. And it's not that they're not beautiful, they really are. I have seen the most gorgeous and even unique pieces from there. But again, you're seeing everybody has the same thing in their home. And I like always to be a little different. And guys, you know, you have to think about your own taste as well. What do you like? What are your favorite colors that you like to display in your home? Think about that, because for real, you will find that if you start using or finding things in a thrift shop, they will be one of a kinds that nobody else has. And that will make your home really stunning. When people come in, they'll be so surprised at the really interesting things that you have displayed in your home. So just think about that. And also think, if it's something that is kind of ugly and doesn't suit you, you can go back and change it up like I do. And I talk about that often, as you know. Okay, well, let's end this video. I want to say thank you so much for stopping by and sticking it out through this whole haul. It was a long one. I know this is a long video, but I hope it's enjoyable for you. And I also hope you get some inspiration to get out there. And, you know, garage sale season is starting with the springtime coming. I'll be hitting garage sales also, as well as thrift stores. And I have some antique malls that I'd love to go to as well. So guys, get out there, and it's a fun hobby. If you have the time and you know you don't have a lot of little kids running around that take up all of your time, think about doing your home decor in this way. And I'm going to talk more about this again in one of my upcoming videos. We'll talk about how to decorate your home for a very special, unique look. Okay, thanks, like I said again, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you join me here every week on Fridays. And guys, just a reminder, I'm also on Instagram, and I do post there probably 3 or 4 times a week. Sometimes you get some sneak peeks of things that are coming up on my videos, or you might see something that didn't even appear in a video at all. All right, again, thank you and bye for now.